What's up, dudes? It's Jpeasy, and welcome to another in the series, Jpeasy Makes It Easy. And now I'm a support player, the role that no one wants to play but every team needs. In this video, I'll be talking about how important that support role is and how to effectively play it in both group and solo queue environments. Simply speaking, support operators are operators required to make your attacking push easier than if you would have attempted without them. This includes hard breach operators like Thermite Hurabana for opening up alternative routes to the objective, or execute assistance operators like Capitao and Gridlock. These operators have a set goal in mind when selected, and until their task is complete, should be played more passively. Now, before you break your keyboard furiously typing out, Jpeasy, Gridlock, and Capitao are technically flex operators. Now, bear with me, because there could be more than one support operator on a team. Now, the whole point of a flex role is to be flexible and to adapt to what the situation needs. The situation requires two supports, and so be it. Now, this isn't the flex video, that'll be coming soon, but understand that your operator status can change, first based on the intel received while droning, and then again once your task has been completed. For example, say there's a shield blocking your entry to site based on the path that you want to take. If you attempt to challenge it directly, you will likely lose a gunfight as the person playing behind it has advantage. If you're on Zofia in this situation, now you have an important task of staying alive and impacting that shield to hell where it belongs. Her role changes from a possible entry to a support until her primary task is completed. If she's to die early, then the attack on that side of the site should probably be diverted, or you risk getting picked off one by the person behind the shield. This is a theory of fluidity. Be water, my friends, as Bruce Lee famously said. See the enemy defenses as you drone and adapt your strategies and roles accordingly. Regardless of the character you're playing, realize that your importance to the success of the attack strategy may change and you're going to need to adapt to it. Now let's take a few steps back and talk about your hard breach. This is the standard role for support and is accompanied by being the typical default diffuser carrier. Lose a hard breach to a spawn peak or just an early pick in general, and watch your attack strategy completely crumble. They're the linchpin to any attack strategy, and until their primary objective is complete, they're the most important life on your team. Now, you don't always require a hard breach for every objective or for every map. For example, Coastline doesn't require a hard breach for any of the sites. This is one of the maps where I typically rotate over to Gridlock or Capitao if I'm in the support role. Now, your role as carrier will stay the same, but your goals are going to change. Now, with the role basics discussed, let's go over the gameplay loop and step by step what your goals should be. Now, regardless if in a team or a solo queue environment, you should be using the early stages of the game to gather as much intel as possible. For starters, clear your own entry towards the building, checking possible spawn peaks. And once you're in a safe location, start your building droning process, keeping drones as safe as humanly possible while you set one up as a flank drone, and then using your second drone as a entry drone to gather intel for one of your entry fraggers, or in a solo queue environment, your own entry. You should never be the first body to enter the building. That's your teammate's job. You may back them up and push behind them for a refrag, but you should be letting them dictate the pace and follow their lead. This isn't to say you shouldn't be able to frag out, but the goal is to limit your engagements until your primary task is completed. An easy example is this round on Clubhouse, where I set myself up in a safe position next to the wall, which I needed to open, and then droned into the building from my entries to open up the floor below Bandit. This way they could destroy the Bandit charges, and I can complete my task of opening the wall. Plus, there's an added bonus of amusement here because my teammate, JC, who I droned in for, gets murdered by a teammate. Yeah, don't TK. Okay, thanks. In the beginning here, you can see me drone out two possible runouts, one at the stock door, the other at the blue window, leaving the garage runout as something that my team is going to deal with. Then I simply walk up, check the locations again, face check, make sure nothing happened in between my drone phase, and then make my way to my position.
I get left side of the cache.
No, I'm crouch walking straight.
Sabana.
Popping mags!
Tesla truck. Okay, see you're clear underneath. Blue's clear. Garage clear. You're clear to go underneath.
One's in stock.
No, teammates in stock.
Fuck.
My bad, my
Stock's not clear. Yes, teammate. Now this is a super basic version, but it quickly and easily shows the concept of what you should be doing as a hard breach. Get yourself into position, then join your teammates, then get your wall open. Now different sites have various levels of complexity before you get to that point, but the basics remain. Stay safe, join your teammates, push in the target area, get wall. Now at the same time that I'm describing all of this, don't be shackled by that concept. If your enemy is trying so hard to deny that wall being open that they leave site open to enter, have the intel available, likely due to a pre-placed flank drone, to know that the defender's position and then push site when they least expect it, just to take that free real estate. The callout is given that only one is on site, and I know Vigil's above, so once Smoke gives away his position as being a split, I know I have an opportunity to push in.
It's going down our
You have a shield and split. Just find a new way to push.
You have
I'm
located
in.
a bomb.
Termites inside.
Four
I'm in.
last
Buy
operator
throw.
standing.
There's
Yeah, I'm
rushing
fucking
your
working.
90 in armor dragon.
Let's go down.
Main lobby right now.
User is online and active.
He went down
Where's
arcade.
he in?
I mean, arcade. So he's gonna be in arcade.
Good night.
Op 4 eliminated.
When it comes down to low numbers, be adaptive with your playstyle and be aggressive when needed. Don't force yourself to get a wall if in a dangerous position and if you're without someone covering you. And now I've covered droning before, and in the near future I'll be going into it again with more detail. But let me add this. The support's job function is to assist your teammates to stay alive so that they can help you do your job. You accomplish this by giving accurate, clear callouts with as much required information as you possibly can without any extra speak. If you place your drones properly in the prep phase, you can minimize the travel time your drones will have to be moving, and as a result, it will allow teammates to not have to delay when pushing in. Remember that you're fighting the clock as much as the enemy team. The more efficient you become with your droning, the more efficient your entries will be at clearing areas of the map for you in order to get objectives open. Support is an important position that doesn't nearly get enough love, but play it well and your teammates' gameplay will be improved, you'll be asked to join more stacks, and you'll secure more wins. I hope this video was helpful, and as always, my name is Jpeasy. Take it easy.